FNX Now visited the El Sereno neighborhood of Los Angeles to meet members of the band Quinto Sol. The group has been around for 20 years. They've opened for reggae legends including Steel Pulse and Ziggy Marley. The band has also performed with Stevie Wonder, Horace Andy, and the Wailers, just to name a few. Quinto Sol even had the chance to record with the late Gregory Isaacs. Their notoriety has earned them the title as Pride of the East Side. We were fortunate enough to sit down with them to learn about their journey as a band and about their indigenous heritage.
Niwalatog ni mitzmakas sequicalisli. Iwan xochime nigneki ni mitzkakayawas. Axochitlenta timoilia. There's a lot of names they have to call our community: Latino, Hispanic, Mestizo. It goes on and on. Raza, gente. But we all have something in common, and that's our indigenous blood, no matter what. And that's what unifies us as indigenous people. And that's why when you're conscious and you become conscious, you become indigenous conscious. And like a tree with roots in the ground, a tree without roots can easily be knocked over, but a tree with roots, even a car can't knock it down. So when you become, it empowers you because you know who you are, and you have this indigenous consciousness. That's who I am, and no one can tell me who I am but myself.
Our lives changed when we came across some Bob Marley music. We were at some DJing party or something when we were kids, and when somebody had a record and put on this record, and it was a Marley song. And then I started listening to it, and it just captured me, and I had never heard anything like that, And then once we started getting into that, we started learning about the Rastafarian culture. And we actually got all Rasta'd out before we got back into the indigenous culture.
So it took us like 10 years to really learn how to play the music, reggae, like the way it's supposed to be played. Like, the traditional patterns, the traditional ways.
It's not your typical reggae. It's got a mix of some cumbia, some son, some salsa, some jazz, a lot of Latin flavor, Latin rhythms, And it's kind of like when you're a Mexicano and you learn to speak English and you still have that accent. Well, that's what happened with the music. We're a bunch of Chicanos influenced by all this Latin music trying to play reggae, that's the sound that came out. So it's a gift. It's a true gift because none of us, well, maybe few of us, ever studied music. We don't read music, and we play everything by ear, or should I say we play everything by heart.
Nahuatl is one of our original languages, so we wanted to not only do music in Spanish and English, but in our original language. So it's very important that we introduce this language into the music and add it to the lyrics.
In qualito nali ini Dimi kiske in qualito nali ini Dimi kiske in qualito nali ini Dimi kiske in qualito nali ini Dimi kiske. I've come to offer you songs and flowers to make your head spin. Oh, but another kind of flower, and you know this in your hearts. I said you know this in your heart. I've come to bring them to you. I carry them to your house on my back. I've come to bring them to you. I carry them to your house on my back. These uprooted flowers, I'm bent doubled with the weight of them for you. These uprooted flowers, I'm bent doubled with the weight of them for you. In short, you in Cuica.